No. What's up? What's up? Whoa.
It's We Outside.
Man, welcome to 93.97, the network. We are always here from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. We your favorite show, because we always outside.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays.
10 to 12.
Mm. I went last time.
Oh shit,
Man,
don't matter.
It don't matter.
Right. Well, it's your girl Splash Sister number 2. You can follow me on Instagram at positive_vibes with 2 E's, 1 S.
It's your Splash Sister number 1. And follow me at _SplashSis1_ on IG.
It's Mr. Outside, man. I'm always outside. Always truly yours. You can find me at Inspiration X on the Instagram. You can actually follow our homepage at We Outside the Show on Instagram. Run the followers up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Fun Size. You can catch me on Instagram at funsize.clark.
Boom! It's your boy,
Tell your name.
Lace
Always gotta see that.
Y'all can add me on Instagram at Marv1824. That's Marv1824.
I
And we
reboot.
back.
Yes.
With the book of the week.
out.
The Atomic Habits.
Yep, by
I
James.
told y'all last week this was a good read. I'm on like page 30.
He remember
Hey,
page 1. He's still on the first page.
Wow.
To let you know, like, not matching me today.
No allergies today, right?
No, I'm good today.
No allergies.
Y'all can see him. He can see y'all.
Oh, okay. Them eyes ain't low. You looking like Jeezy's son last week.
Oh, you're childish.
Every time.
Real childish.
It's a daughter.
She's like,
That's
every
a daughter.
time I go out.
It's a girl.
That's a girl.
Wow.
My bad, Jesus.
I thought it was a junior. I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was
a
a boy too, though. You know what? I'm a
She was like, I'm
girl.
gonna have to do one. You know
Well,
what?
okay.
Girl, I
We
thought
apologize.
it was
We apologize,
Let me see.
Mrs. Man.
You know what? Don't do it. We about to be
What's-
kids.
we
gonna
get
kids.
Okay.
What's her name?
Hey.
What's the girl name?
Shit, I don't know. Hey, did y'all see that video?
What's our topic? Y'all getting on topic.
Hold on, real quick. Did y'all see that video? It's the dude. He be looking at videos, but it be like thick ass studs, right? And no, listen, before you make that face. And
It's
he'll
a
show
daughter.
stud, he'll show stud, and he'll show the bikini. He be like, okay, Mrs. Man. He be like, okay, little lady boy.
Right.
You better
I
stop
saw
playing
that
with me.
shit. I
Hey,
saw
did
it.
y'all-
Daughter Monaco.
Dog.
That's
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl?
Oh,
Okay.
Monaco could have been whatever.
Monaco is
It's
gender
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah.
That's what we live in.
Yeah.
2000.
So did you see Drewski? Did you see his story?
Who's Drewski?
Y'all know who Drewski is?
I probably not.
I know you talking
He sound
about.
like he from
I don't
Eastside.
follow his shit though.
We get.
I know we
off
getting
the
off topic,
What's
but
going
it's
on?
just
What's
funny.
this topic today?
Man, she keep talking about
Yeah.
the topic.
Because that's what I listen.
Listen, we outside, bro. They don't care what we talking about. As long as we outside, they gonna roll up these 3.5s in these backwoods, and they gonna turn the song at the plant. Listen, it's somebody at the plant getting cracked right now. I bet you.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with it.
Wait a minute. I bet you somebody at the plant getting cracked right now.
Okay, so
Got a
that
whole
leads-
husband.
that
She got a
leads
whole
us to
husband at
our
the
topic. So
She got a
what's
whole
our
husband
topic,
at the
Mr.
crib.
Outside?
She got a whole dude at the
You wanna
crib
know what's fucked up about the topic we about to have?
because you work at the plant.
No, somebody just got hit at that bitch because the girl just called her husband.
See?
And she ran that. Go ahead.
And she
But
had
see,
monkey
that's
tail.
the topic.
Ah,
That's the
we
topic
know.
so we can get into
What's the
that.
topic?
Would you trust your spouse working at like a plant, big three, You know,
significant other, not just spouse.
I'm saying a
anyway.
spouse,
Like,
a spouse, a sister.
partner.
You can't-
Whoever you hit.
whatever you call
Whoever.
whoever you lay in the bed with. Damn, you
Would
know.
you trust them with the big three?
Would you trust them with the big three?
Gee,
They
I
might
mean,
be getting some big three.
honestly,
I was
it
just about
can
to
be.
say, it's
But
probably
look,
big three.
honestly, it can be any plant because all plants is pretty much, except for the one I work at. That shit, they don't play with that.
You was
Shut up! They all old as hell. They all, and they Indian. They don't be
Right.
shit.
They probably
They
ain't
ain't doing none of that.
You get Mr. Fred Check.
Shut up! But
Not with the accent too. Come on.
No, it's
Listen,
childish.
I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say all plant workers cheat or nothing. I can't say that.
I ain't never.
I ain't
cheated.
gonna lie though. If I had just met
I know a
somebody
lot
that
of
said they
cheaters,
work
though.
at the big three, I might not contact them back. Cause
Why?
I ain't gonna lie. I just don't even want them problems. When you get hired in at the plant, it come with a side dude or a side wife.
The
With
hospital.
the
I heard the
acceptance
hospital
of the
do too.
job. They give you they tell you who your plant.
Shut up.
Somebody told me this. They said, congratulations, you get the job. You get to here's your side.
Say we got
side
three right
dude,
here.
side
You get a
girl.
side of, so you get a side of Kudu Mama and a side of Cucumber.
With the
I
job.
hate y'all.
It's in the
I hate
contract.
y'all.
Read the
It is
contract.
in the
Oh, it's in the
contract.
fine print. Where
That's all I'm saying, okay?
Do they also? Is it next to where they say you slave on a plantation because you work 7 days?
No, they don't
It's
put that in
sick.
there. They put the side dude and side wife in all caps so they can pay attention to that. They don't realize that they're gonna work like crazy. They just looking at
So
I get a side.
So do y'all think
piece
y'all
back.
get that like the benefits like after 30 90 days? The
You
benefits?
get that shit as soon as you walk in there.
Oh,
bitch.
first night?
First night they choose it.
Hey,
All right, they like.
I worked at a bar
Y'all
for a
see
night.
that?
Ain't nobody even speak to me.
Oh,
Hey, what about
man.
this though? What about the
You
niggas
ain't
going
wasn't even
in
a
there?
full night. You wasn't there long enough for somebody to talk to.
You a
Look,
fucking
what
hater.
about the people that be going in there? They say the niggas be going in there buffed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about them.
They
They
dressing
be
like
going-
they going to Nikki. They
Okay.
trying to get child.
Literally.
Well, they don't. Our viewers don't know what Nikki's is. Nikki's is like a really big club here.
Downtown.
Detroit. Shout out to Nikki's. If y'all ever need some promo, hit us up.
Hit us up, okay? Because I used to be there almost every weekend too.
Yeah, y'all owe me
So-
at least.
Right
at
it
least-
up.
They owe me at least nine.
What?
Damn.
Never mind, you was outside, my bad.
Right, I was outside. But look, yeah, man, them plants. Listen, I know so many people that work at the big three. Really, Chrysler. It's honestly, I ain't never heard nothing with GM. It's mainly Chrysler and Ford.
Yeah.
It's
GM started this shit.
That's
No,
why them cars
I
fucked up
She
now.
forget-
Oh,
See, that's what I get for
See,
talking
look
shit.
at
That's why
That's why them cars fucked up now.
because they be drinking and fucking on the
That's
line.
it. That's it.
Well, you know, GM started that shit.
I don't know. I ain't never heard nothing. And I know a lot of people, man. I ain't never heard nothing about GM, but Chrysler. I know so many
Especially
people
Like,
at
what
Chrysler.
then? You
Oh,
trying to
hell, I think Chrysler works.
Chrysler's the man.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you.
I don't hear too much
I
about
think it
Ford.
started at Chrysler because
Chrysler.
Chrysler, all the people are, ooh.
Just like how we said
There's
that.
probably one
First
person
of
out of them.
we
What,
already
Chrysler?
have a thing where the guys that pull up on us with the Challengers and
Oh,
Chargers.
God. Okay, they just.
We saw-
That's
another
they
thing.
fuckboy. It's a fuckboy starter pack.
Yeah.
Hey, I was one of them. Watch your mouth.
Hey, that's not the fuck boy starter pack.
Yes, it is.
No.
Charger, Challenger, Plant Job, Barber.
That's a.
Oh,
Hey, don't be coming
Shout
for
out to
the
you.
Don't be coming for the bar. No, listen, y'all think a Challenger or a Charger is the starter pack? Let's-
Yes.
No.
Yes,
It definitely
every
is.
nigga I
Let's
fucked
be
with a
completely.
Charger
That's
and
every
Challenger
nigga you
wasn't
fuck
a.
with. It's
Every
plenty of these
nigga-
bitches out here fucking with niggas in Honda Accords and they fuck boys.
Listen,
Okay,
but
but
the worst
but we
one
not as
the
good as
worst
we
one
talking about.
is the Charger and the
The
Challenger
Challenger,
because
yes.
they already feel big headed because they got
Y'all
the
think-
funky
I
ass
don't think
little
them-
cars.
Yeah.
I think
And they
Okay.
drive retarded. They drive like they think they shit. I'm like, you got a car.
Okay.
I think it's the.
But I know more than one.
That's how you
But
you trust your wife? She worked at Big 3.
She get her back
Shout out
right
to
now.
my friend Talina though. Talina did comment. She said,
Right, that bitch my shit.
"Well, read it
Yeah,
then.
you
Excuse
said
me. That's still my friend. Hey, day one.
Well, that day one shit dead. We married.
I
Okay.
tell you.
Anyways,
She
say
said,
what she said.
Talina Marie said, yes, I trust my man.
Why
I trust my man. And his place of appointment shouldn't matter. That's what she said.
That's how she said it.
That's how I can
Don't
see her
talk
right
to
now.
her.
I can see her sitting in the
Talina,
house and
Talina,
Don't
if
talk
he-
to her like
Talina,
that.
she just
if
came
he
to
work-
dance and that's it.
Talina, if he work at the Big 3 and his back hurt, that's because he over there breaking back.
If she not getting the Big 3, she getting Big 3 meat.
Don't trust him. And even you could be on the phone with that motherfucker all day.
And that motherfucker be rubbing on somebody's eyes while you on the phone. You know I love you, baby. You the only one I want to be with, baby.
I don't think y'all sick.
No, but
Y'all sick.
I know stories,
Man.
baby.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Stories.
I could probably call a couple people right now. We could probably get some insider exclusives. I know a couple folks that know. Listen, I done heard some shit about these plants.
And I know some shit.
I done heard some of them sitting on the same line and they hit the same nigga at the end of the line before. The same dude at the end of the
I
line.
wouldn't be
Some
surprised.
freaky ass.
Listen, I got somebody else said, hell no. Everyone has a work wife or a husband there. See, that's what I'm on.
A work wife or a husband?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
got that play husband or play wife,
Yeah.
and they getting them lunch, everything in there.
Yeah.
Listen, I done
Don't
heard
let them get
some
the lunch.
Fuck
They
that.
know it's real
Oh,
when
it's
they
a
get the
bitch.
You know,
lunch.
listen,
Yeah.
If I'm
That good
gonna have a work wife, she don't need to buy me no food. If she want to donate to these bills at my house, that's perfectly fine. I definitely tell my woman like, "Hey, motherfucking Lacey at the job, this bitch give me $500 in 2 weeks.
Man.
Like, this
Niggas
the
be
deal.
in the stories
That's
I know.
true too. Now I
Niggas-
give Jazz, hey girl. She
Yeah.
said where do work at doesn't determine if he'll cheat. Niggas with no job cheat too. I mean that's true too.
That is
I
true.
get that.
It
That's
is true.
I
But
get
the Big 3 do determine.
You determined.
I
ain't
say
gonna
the
lie.
Big 2. The Big 2, because it ain't 3. The
Oh,
Big 2.
man.
Chrysler and Ford.
Oh, pastors cheat all the time.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah,
we
they
leaving
do.
all pastors alone right now. Okay, pastors get a
Oh,
break.
no, they don't get no break.
Today they get a
Hell
break
no.
because it's about the Big 3. Okay,
Big 2.
Big 3. Okay.
Look, you know
You don't
one.
think
Do
Jim-
you know?
you
Do
don't
you
think-
know one thing about Jim?
Yes, I do. I
What
do
you
know.
know?
Okay,
Nowadays.
I cannot speak on that because BD work. I think work there now. I don't
That nigga
know.
ain't
Whatever.
got no job.
Okay. Anyway, you know what? Stop it. Anyway, so I'm gonna give a quick story. So you know, not everybody know. We was living together even after we broke up for a while because
I'm telling people.
you know
Oh.
because
about the
you just
homosexual.
want motherfuckers to just get their shit together and go. So
Nah,
that was the case. Hush. That was the case. So, you know, I'm finally at this point where I'm moving on. I'm like, I'm about to be out here, not really like that, but I stuck a big toe out in the dating world. So
She
you know
said
what I'm
big
saying?
toe.
I might just
Yeah,
be
right.
chatting with people and stuff, but I made that clear. So it wasn't like it wasn't known to him. I made that clear. But motherfuckers think they gonna be you gonna be stuck on them forever. So when you saw one play, it was I want my family. I want to try to make it work. So you know, I'm hearing all this. Just got a new job at the plant. Hearing all this, I said, nah, it just ain't gonna happen. You know, I pretty much summed that up. But I was like, I bet you gonna have a field day with the. I said, you at a plant now. You got
Hell
access to
yeah.
whatever, right? And this was a spot. Man, I ain't known them. I know how them hoes be there. I know this,
Man.
blah, 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 right? A couple days later, you know, God just be throwing stuff in my face. Not that I really care, but he threw it in my face. Somehow, this motherfucker left his phone at the house, right?
Woo!
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I was like, should I even look at it? Because in my case, it really don't matter. I'm not with him, so I don't really care. But I was like, is here? Why not? And I did that, and after hearing that big speech, no, you know, these hoes be on there. I'm just trying to work this and that. Why the one of the first messages I saw, he texted his nigga like, "Man, I'm trying to smash all these hoes." I laughed so hard. I wasn't even mad because I wasn't with him, but I was like, "See, this just proves it." You sit there talking about, "Nah, I wouldn't do all this and that," and bro, like, "Man, there's some bad bitches here." "Yeah, I'm trying to knock them all down." I said, "See, you worried about me texting, motherfucker? You mad about that?" And I already knew that as soon as you got in there, couldn't wait.
Okay, and look, I got a
So
story.
you saying he cheated?
I didn't say he
No, they wasn't.
I wasn't
together.
with him.
They wasn't.
I laughed at the comment. I didn't even
Go,
like.
yeah, you be knowing.
Yeah,
You
I just be knowing. I was
You
like,
be knowing, especially when they get in there, they already about to feel big headed as
Oh,
hell
yeah.
because of course Chrysler and Ford is, oh, you just rich.
Yeah,
for
that's
some
real.
reason. What you
For
for some reason, those are the best
Some
jobs in the
reason.
goddamn world. You know, and I'm not hating at all, but at the end of the day, that's y'all mentality. Period, point blank.
Big three doing bad as hell.
That everybody I know that was working
I know
there
some
doing
broke-
bad as
I
hell.
know some broke big three people.
Okay.
it's all how you manage it.
Splash, what you splash?
Yeah, you had a story too.
Oh man, I got a story, man. Listen. Mine, it took a week. But the thing is this, I knew as soon as I got the nigga in there. I got him in Chrysler. That was the whole crazy thing about it. I was taking him back and forth to work. I mean, we coming from we driving from Detroit all the way to 30 miles, 31 miles. I'm driving him every day. It took a week. So one day I go up there, pick him up. He walking outside with a bitch. So I'm like,
You pick him up for work and he walking outside with a bitch?
yeah. So I'm like,
who got him a job?
me.
So you wanted him to have another bitch?
No.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
So I'm looking, and in the back of my head, I'm like, this bitch must want to die already. So he get in the car. So first of all, before anything happened, I grimmed the bitch. Because I'm like, you gonna know who I am.
So you gripping bitches.
I always grim the bitch. So I grimmed the bitch.
Y'all hear this story?
And then, so I grimmed the bitch. And then she fucking, she get in her car, he get in the car. So I'm like, who the fuck is that? She like, she's training me. So I'm like, she training you.
Right.
Y'all ain't look like y'all was talking about training, and y'all should have left that shit in the job.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. So later on that night, I go to the Pistons game. I go through his call log, because you know, y'all know me, I'm a detective. I got everything. I go through phone records. I don't give a fuck because ain't nobody about to play me. I go through it's still to this day. You can say I'm insecure. I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna do it regardless. So I go through the phone records and I see this number that I ain't never seen before. So I call it. So I'm like, who the fuck is this calling my nigga phone? She tell me who she is. So I was like, so wait, let me ask you something. Is you the girl that was walking with him today at Chrysler? She said, yeah. I said, bet. So, you know, I do my thing to him. You know, I tell her the whole situation. Me and him still together. I tell her the whole situation. She apparently didn't give a fuck. You know, so, you know, make a long story short, you know, I do my thing, go crazy a little bit. But at the end of the day, make a long story short,
Don't go past that. Tell them what you
Don't put the incriminator.
I might have sliced a couple motherfuckers up. I might have fucked a couple cars up, but you know, you knew. Okay, and they always say you don't owe, a bitch don't owe you loyalty. No, you don't. But at the end of the day, you know, and now you disrespecting me, and I don't take disrespect lightly at all. So I'm coming for him first, then your ass.
Oh, I was gonna say, but you
Why
don't
are you going
know.
after these
Did you
shoppers?
grow up now? For
Hell
that?
no.
Oh,
'cause
you
I'm
still
still-
for that? Okay,
Yes,
never mind. I was about to say, she changed.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't deal with it no more. But if I was to deal with it, I'm still coming for your ass after I come for them. After I come from him. Because if you know, now if you don't know at all, I'm not coming for you. But if I find out that you do know,
That's a business decision.
I'm fucking you up. I'm ruining your fucking life. Okay?
You
After I ruin his, because he already know he getting his ass beat.
Well,
I'm taking
you don't
everything
be
he
scared.
got.
You don't be scared about nobody pressing charges against you.
They never do. They be too scared.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Listen, all the shit I did, I ain't got a charge pressed on me yet.
I ain't gonna hold you up. That's why I don't be playing too many games with these females.
You can't.
Because
You
listen,
can't. But
you'll catch you. See, I play a lot of games. I play a lot. I'll let you on some whole shit. I'll let you threaten me all day, right? I'm a big dude.
I don't threat. I do.
Listen, that's cool. I play a lot. I'll let you threaten me, and I swear to God, I'll play a role so crazy you stop fucking playing your ass and be locked up. And you gotta do that because shit, I got felony protect. I can't be playing nobody. So you either gotta die or you gotta see me. I can't play with you right now.
But ain't no
But
whole
this is the
checking for
thing.
him anyway.
But right. But look, you gotta
Let's
think
not
about it
talk
like
about
this.
all the hoes in your stable.
But look. But the thing is this: you can't be playing with people's feelings at the end of the day because people not mentally there. Just go for say. This week I saw a status on Facebook. A nigga work at the Ford, Dearborn Ford.
Of course.
He said
She put niggas business out there.
he said no. He saw some shit. They saw it. It happened at the plant. He said, "Dog, this girl, this woman just came up here and called her husband in the car with another bitch, and the girl got out the car and she just ran this bitch over.
I saw that.
Ran her the fuck over. It was real too. But my thing is this." Like I said, she dead ass wrong. You don't run nobody over, but at the same time, she said apparently the girl knew that he had a wife.
See?
You do not play with people's feelings because people do not. Of course, nobody owes you loyalty. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Don't play with my feelings because you never know if I'm mentally there or not.
Right.
People, me, unfortunately, I'm trying to change, but I'm one of them people that do before I think. If I'm mad, I'm about to fucking everybody about
that
to
shit risky. That shit, it ain't that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cut different because like,
Me too. But I got kids, so I can't picture
she do
nobody.
too. Shit.
I do, but I can't picture nobody ever taking over that role for them. That's what keep me sane.
And
you're
right.
I probably
But you
am
know what?
a crazy motherfucker.
But you
I
know
just
what?
don't like to go there.
You're right. I will actually. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take that back. I did change because I just had some shit happen a couple weeks ago.
That's why I was gonna
did.
say you changed.
I had
but
some
then
shit happen a couple weeks ago. Actually, I didn't change at that point because I went to
You
the
know
bitch
what?
house
I
and
ain't
banged on the
fucking-
door.
she's-
But look, it could have happened again. But the second time, because I ain't gonna lie, I let a motherfucker take me out of character. I went and banged on their mama door because she lived with her mama, and I'm trying to, she said she was gonna drag me. I was about to get dragged.
So you
I was trying to
going
get dragged.
So you going all through this shit because you don't trust?
No, they ain't had nothing to do with it. It was just people disrespect.
You got a bigger fish to fry.
That's what you
I've been on Splash Sister. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I thought you saw it on my shit. I posted it.
No,
I
girl.
said I got taken out of character, but look, it could have happened the second time. And the second time that they tried to take me out of character, I was like, you know what?
We gotta talk like
So
this.
listen,
You have to deal with me.
So listen,
Because I
I got
know.
you, man. I
Fuck
got
I got a
going on.
question because y'all niggas tripping. But on some real shit. So Mar, we heard Splash Sister. She throwing water balloons at everybody out that way.
Yeah.
What's up with you? Would you date or have you dated a woman that worked at the plant? Because it's different for us. It's much different.
He likes strippers and shit.
Oh my god.
You do too.
I will never in my life fuck with a stripper. That male strippers disgust me.
The female strippers the same way.
Wait, okay.
They disgust
And
me.
listen, go ahead and say your part.
Go
Because I
ahead.
feel like
Bring it
if a
on.
bitch getting dressed up, like super dressed, to go to work at a plant, I might be questioning some shit.
Hell yeah!
I ain't gonna lie.
Tight ass pants,
But we
booty
say that,
poking.
you better put them sweatpants on.
She trying to get chose.
But listen, but then when we say that, y'all being insecure. I'm a curvy woman. This is my shape. These are the clothes. These are the clothes that I own. I had these clothes before I met you because this is what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
but you working at a plant, though.
You work at a
You
plant.
working at a plant. What you get dressed for? Like,
Thank you.
so
This
wear
ain't customer
sweatpants,
service,
something
bitch.
comfortable. Yeah.
Ooh, and I gotta speak on that next.
All right, but for my viewpoint though, no, I wouldn't date nobody. Well, I wouldn't.
Wow.
Well, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't date them. To me, it depends on like the person I'm dealing with, their mentality. Like, okay, if you got the mentality where I trust you, then
Yeah.
I can do it. But most of the time, that's not my go-to.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Uh-uh.
I got some pull out check. I got a couple of my homeboys from Supervisor.
That's what he said.
You gotta.
I got a lot of pull. I don't know.
Well, he got, but he don't. Okay, so I got a question. So, do it depends on if you say you met them and they work there, you can easily be like, nah, I'm straight, because I do that. But say you date somebody, you like, babe, I got a good job. They giving me this much money. I'm about to start working.
I be like, that's good.
Are you declining it or what you saying? Like
But
if
if
she
she
said,
say
yeah,
she working
babe,
at the plant,
the plant hit me
I'm not
up.
just gonna
I'm
break up
in
with
here
her.
now. Finally, what's going on?
as
just
soon
gonna-
as she bring it to me, like if say I'm chilling, we gonna play the scenario.
Okay, okay.
Chilling at the house, got a penthouse. Chilling at the house, I'm looking outside the window, playing the game.
Looking at the water.
She come in, hey, babe, so I'm so excited. What we gonna say? Ford just called me back after me doing all this and doing that, doing these drug tests.
Don't
And I
take that
finally
shit.
got in and I'm making all
Crazy
this.
16,
Like, what you
$17
think? You
an
think I
hour.
should start soon? Soon as she come closer.
He not
Hey, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. So,
But
you should
I
not put
asked
your hands
him.
on women. But nah, I wouldn't.
So,
I asked him that too. He like, you ain't breaking that no motherfucking plant.
but my reasons behind it ain't because the niggas be.
No, yeah, that's true.
No, seriously. My reason for you working a plant because the niggas, I feel like as a man personally, this is a man. Like I feel like I'm a man's man. Like I feel like I'm an alpha man. My fucking wife ain't about to be in no fucking plant doing
Man,
hard
what?
labor.
So look.
First of all,
That's
my
crazy.
job.
Listen.
My job. When I tell you I don't do shit, I don't do
If
And
it's
that's
good
good.
money, is
But
good
everybody,
money. That's how I feel.
but everybody
You don't
don't
wanna
go
do
in and
that.
get that though. Everybody don't go in and get
See,
that.
look,
hire
you get what I'm
them.
saying? Everybody ain't got that mindset neither.
Yeah.
Like I'm with him.
My woman
And
got
I
a corner
agree.
plant.
I
But
agree.
if you
I do
gonna let
agree.
me work in general, now if you gonna have that mentality, have it completely. But if you still like, okay, you got a work from home job, I'm still
At least
working.
it ain't made
So
money.
But you not.
They labor
But
harder.
if I'm getting
They
that
labor
money,
harder.
if it's nice money, it don't matter what
You
I'm
know how much it
doing.
But
takes
you
to make a
doing- okay.
fucking Big Mac?
Okay, so let me say this.
Shit,
real
I
quick.
need to
Let me-
lose
so
some
let
weight.
me-
I need
let
to
me-
lose some weight anyway.
That's some bullshit for you not to do the gym. Let me say this because women always want to do that shit. That what you just said. Oh, I know women want to be independent and different, but relationships, whatever, however you do a relationship, 70-30, 50-50, 40-60, however you want to put it, it's still equal out 50-50. But at the end of the day, should no man, and I'm speaking for me, I don't want my woman doing ball busting work, working in a hot plant.
What if she's
Right,
sitting down in this air conditioning?
Hold on.
Because I sit
Hold on,
down
hold on,
in
let
this
me
air
finish.
conditioning.
Let me finish. I let you begin your point across, Splash sister. You
All right, man.
I'm
I was just
slapping.
saying. I was just
Right,
saying.
I
But-
know
more
more
of
than
that.
liquor
So-
'cause I spit
You want some of that?
So what I'm saying is, should know I'm a man. Like I'm not trying to say I wouldn't have a problem with you working at a plant if you was already working there before I got with you.
Okay.
That's different. But we married. Now. I'm not about to watch my wife working at a plant.
What if I want to?
What
if I was
you didn't?
excited?
Oh,
No, I just
got
want
a
to
question
understand. What if I was like, bet they talking about big money?
But I got a question for
What you
him. I got a question for
Hold on.
you.
Let me answer our question first. Check.
I don't
First
think
of all,
it was a question.
fun size. I don't even know what. Listen, the TV, radio, at home, TV show, Facebook, IG. Bro, I'm not letting my wife work in no plant.
Mr. Outside, I got a question.
Yeah, I just can't. It's something inside of me. I don't know what it is. It will not. I
Is
can't.
it because he don't trust me?
No, it don't have nothing to do with
Mr.
it.
Outside.
It don't have nothing to do with it. Go ahead.
What if she's sitting down, not doing shit in this air
I'm gonna stand on what I said.
All right, I was just
And
saying.
she not.
I
working in
think
a plant.
because
I think he just don't trust.
I
me.
No, it's not. This
it ain't even that he don't trust me, but he know the nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. No, I'm not worried about
I'm
the
about to
trust.
get my
I
hair
would
done.
say I wouldn't. I say is for right now. I would date. It depends on who it is.
It do.
Like
It
if
honestly do.
I know you got control of your hormones, that's mainly what it is. If I know you have control of yourself and I trust you, I would, I wouldn't mind. But if I know you don't have control of yourself and your hormones and your temptation. Hell no, I'm not.
So
fucking with
do that determine whether you should be with a motherfucker?
you.
Because
Hell, it do.
I
It really do.
listen.
It really do.
I'm not gonna say everybody cheat there, but you gotta be a strong motherfucker to deal with somebody that work in a plant, because I hear so many stories. So is that the test? Cause nigga, if I can't trust you, this plant, I don't need to be with you.
Yeah.
If I can't
So-
trust
so
you
then,
when
okay,
you
let me
around bitches and stuff, I don't need to be with you.
But I feel like it's bitches everywhere.
It is,
Okay.
but that
is,
plant
but
be a
now-
whole nother
So-
life,
so-
man.
so
That
wait.
plant, it's a
Right
whole
right
other world.
there.
So you have just like
It's like a
the
whole
plant.
It's a club.
You have a
in
plant.
high school.
You got the plant, right?
Mhm.
But I would say the call centers are the same fucking,
Okay, can I-
on the same fucking
Can I talk about
deal.
the-
Because I got a call center background,
I
and
do too.
like
But how y'all
it's-
cheating if y'all
they-
call
so
They
but
not. I don't think the call
Man,
centers.
they
They
not-
the ones I worked at. They
the
not
ones
doing
I
that.
worked at,
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry.
But he
The
okay.
one- no, the ones
He
I
wanna
worked
come
on,
on the
I like,
plant first, and then
Oh, go ahead.
into
Go ahead,
it.
yeah, Mark.
I would come from a car center background too.
I worked in a car center.
But
All
nah,
star
piggyback
with that bag.
I think it's any location
Man,
with men and
you-
women together.
for you,
It wasn't. I mean, I was pregnant too, so I
piggybacking
guess.
off what he said, as far as like him not wanting this girl to work in a plant. Y'all feel like, oh, he don't want this girl to work in the plant because he don't trust her and this and that.
No,
it ain't
I
that.
understand.
Having like certain mindsets, like you don't want your girl doing hard labor or doing certain things like
She
that.
can't work
So
at
me-
McDonald's either.
So me,
Ask her. She asked
What
me.
can I do?
You can be whatever you want to be in this world.
That's not true. You just limited me from a couple times. I can be at anything
I'm not.
I want to
Okay.
do.
Oh,
So
yeah,
see,
Mark.
listen. All right. So
yeah, Marvin got
I'm gonna let you Mark go. So
Yeah, go
before
ahead.
before y'all get to
Y'all-
making
y'all
it
tell
seem
y'all
like I'm
live off, y'all.
before y'all get to saying I'm dictating everything, my wife can be
I'm deleting my
anything that she want to be
do it.
on a level that's going to escalate her up. But fucking McDonald's in the plant not gonna do it.
Yes, they will, because if you getting paid weekly and you getting that bank like
We not thinking about no punk ass check.
That's all.
Well,
Money
you
is-
gotta think about the
No,
check if you getting
No, you don't.
elevated,
That's another-
because the money
that's
is
another-
gonna
nope.
elevate.
That's
All right,
a-
let
we gotta get to another topic.
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah, Mark.
I'm hearing you.
No, I'm just saying.
The money gonna elevate you.
No, money don't elevate you.
And to a
Money does
certain
not elevate.
extent, it do.
Listen, I'm-
It do.
I say it's a mindset thing.
Thank you. It's money.
It is, but if you got the money,
No,
and
I'm saying,
I
Money is
get
a
what
tool.
you're
Money is a
saying,
tool.
and I get what you're saying, because I'm not one of them greedy people. I'm literally like
Why do you
don't,
being greedy?
huh?
It has nothing to do with you being greedy. Money is a tool, and when you make it a necessity, like you can't breathe without it, then it becomes a way to elevate you.
I mean, technically you can't.
But that
live
ain't
without it,
necessary.
though.
But okay, I get it. Certain jobs you don't want me to
How
work.
you gonna
But
elevate?
listen, me, you gotta understand who you're dealing with too.
Broke
I don't
person
mind
can't
busting my ass and working hard for someone. If it's good money, I'm here to make that money. Some women probably like, oh no, I don't want to do too much. I done did it. I was filling freezers, picking up
But that's
40
because of.
pounds
But look who you were
boxes,
dealing
all
with.
types of shit. But I did it because I had to make this money and I was getting that money.
You're,
And I'm still gonna do
You heard
that.
what
I'm
she
gonna
said?
do that regardless. That's what I'm saying.
saying.
I don't
She
mind
do
it. If the money right, I'll bust my ass for it. You might think that way, but if you want to think that way, sit my ass down that I'm not doing nothing. Don't pick and choose what I'm working. Because if the money right, I don't give a fuck if it's hard labor or I'm sitting my ass down.
I
If
agree
I
with
want
both of
it,
y'all.
I'm busting
so-
my ass.
with
So
both
women
of
say
y'all.
that, but then but I don't want to deal with a drug dealer or a crack dealer. I don't want somebody that's going all day
What
working.
that
Y'all
got to do
can't
with
We
take
it?
talking
it
about a legal job right now.
No. You just
No.
said no. You just said you can't do that because you just said no matter what it is. As long
I
as
didn't
you-
say
Legalized.
Yeah,
No,
you know it's legal.
Y'all
If that's the
full of
case,
shit.
let's be a prostitute. I can bank real
I
quick.
You
know.
can, but you gonna be a
Well, why
single
would I do that? You know, we talking about legal.
I think that's a
money.
little more
He
labor.
going a little extreme with
Nah,
it.
nah.
Okay?
That's a little more labor.
Not as insurance.
We talking about playing.
Listen, I just feel like hell, because even I get what you're saying, Mr. Outside. I 100% agree with you. Not 100%, I 90% agree.
That's
But
cool.
I'm gonna say this because little do you know, even working at a call center, do you know how much labor that is? You worked at a call center, haven't you?
Look,
Do
it
you
depends on how
know
you look at the job.
do you know how much labor it is?
Your
Yeah.
brain, your brain.
People. That's
Yes,
why it
mental.
to me to live. I was working
Listen,
I
ask
was
her.
working.
You know, I just got done working for.
Yes, I know, but it damn show probably couldn't nowhere near be worse than fucking working at Ford
Yes, it was.
call center. No, when I tell you, and I used to be a people person. And I said I would never go back to a plant. I'm so happy at where I work at right now because I don't have to deal with nothing or nobody.
No, you
When
don't.
I tell you
But that's
the
a
Ford
choice, though.
call center wore me out. Talking to old people, getting cussed out by old people.
Oh,
Mentally,
day, every
good
day,
brain.
it
Yeah.
mentally
So
fucked my
it ain't even
head
just a
up.
hard.
It made me depressed
Yeah.
because it mentally that shit is that's hard labor.
yes, it is.
What I do right now is not hard labor.
Yes.
That's hard
So
labor.
y'all
That's
compare.
true.
So I want to get this correct. You talking about sitting on your ass, answering the phone mentally, and it's not. First of all, and it's not personal.
Mentally and physically,
This
it's pretty much
isn't
the
personal.
same.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it
no,
is.
no.
Just like
First of all,
abuse.
We're not talking about abuse.
But it's the same.
Listen, we talking about going to a steel plant and stamping actual machinery or sitting down.
I don't
with
do
a
that
head,
though.
But we're not talking about you. I'm saying you talking about going into a plant, stamping machinery versus a headset over your head and doing this all day and talking to people.
That ain't
Hold
Oh,
First of all,
no.
first of all, first of all,
That's how I know. That's how I
wait,
know.
wait.
No job
Wait.
wasn't shit.
Right, right,
No,
right.
no,
That right there.
that is shit from my
I know.
mental.
Let me talk.
I know.
Let me talk.
Because
Let me
mentally-
talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
talk. I used to work for an insurance company.
Y'all niggas some punks. That's all.
Insurance company.
No, baby.
Wait, hold up. The insurance company, before they did the whole they did the whole reform and stuff, an insurance company in Michigan, everybody cussing you out. Why this shit so high? What can you not like? No, that shit is draining.
But the first thing they teach you in
Draining.
business is to never take it personally.
But that
Come on.
I worked in a prison for 8 years with killers and murder and rapists.
right,
And they tell me every day, nigga, I killed you in my face.
yeah, you
In my
gonna
face.
take it
And guess
personal,
what I
but
did?
it's still draining.
Guess what I
It's
did?
draining.
But they in jail, so you
No,
know they
but I'm
can't
saying,
really touch
I
you.
worked and they can't touch you. Ain't nothing stopping them from touching us.
I mean, but when they behind the cell, they can't really touch
I'm just saying they out or look. So when you in prison, you're not unless you 24/7 lockdown. You're not in the cell all day.
Okay, but listen, you a man, we a woman.
Be a
Okay,
woman.
we a woman, and at the end of the day, at the end of the goddamn
That's
day, and I'm not even gonna say nothing because men go through a lot too. We all go through a lot. But when I say that I've had more problems, and I got customer service background and I have manufacturing background. I have them both. Years of experience in both. When I tell you customer service is the worst shit I've ever worked in, other than goddamn manufacturing, customer service.
You gotta deal with those
Pepsi
people.
was the worst job I ever had. But still, anywho, customer service has been the worst shit I've ever worked in. Yes, you're not supposed to let none of that shit get to you, but when you having a bad day, baby, when you
And you still gotta
already
be
having a
professional,
bad day,
and people
So
go all over
basically-
you.
people are especially,
So basically, hold on. So basically, y'all having bad days because the niggas at the plants is cheating on y'all. So y'all having.
No, I
so,
said customer service.
First of all,
I'm talking about customer service.
and that's cool.
Call center.
But
Call center.
Donovan,
So, but what? How did that? How did that? I'm sorry,
outside.
but how did that correlate?
My bad.
How did that How does that that moment you just described? How does that correlate to you trusting your mate at the plant?
That doesn't. We were saying
Man,
because
wasn't
you
supposed to
said
say that. We
no.
Okay.
No, because
right.
I want to speak
Well,
on it because
but
he
we-
know the job I came from. I'm not gonna list where I just came from, but I didn't got to a point where I was training people. You training 30, 40, 50
Man.
people. No, I think the most is probably 30, 40 a week. And they each week that person go to the next level, and then you train the knees, and then you still gotta piggyback on them.
No.
At some point, our job had like 150 plus within
And
like
you don't
2,
get
3
paid
weeks.
enough.
And you getting constant messages from everybody. the same motherfucking questions you done taught them. How many times was I losing my fucking mind?
Yeah, that's your own fault though.
Okay, but it's mentally. It was times I was sick. It was
Mm-hmm.
times I just felt crappy, and you could not show that. You had to put on a face and still do something. But they'll never know because I was professional enough to hide it.
Yeah.
But it was points where I wanted to cry in the bathroom. I was so mentally drained. So you can't compare. You can't just say, "Oh, because you're doing physical is worse than
That physical be
mental.
way worse.
At least
way
physical,
better than that
eventually you
goddamn.
sit your
So
ass
I'm
down,
not- so-
your body rest.
so let me
Mental,
re-say this.
you have. It's,
I'm not trying to compare the two. Okay, you can't compare the two.
I mean, technically, you is though.
You-
All
okay,
the
so let me
strength
say
of
this.
you not
Yeah.
one.
when I'm working in a working at a prison, I'm working with people that are able to stab you, kill you, do whatever the fuck they want to do.
right.
When you're working at a plant, you work with machinery and people, all of that.
Not all the time.
But
depending
sometimes
on
you're
what
not.
plant.
Whatever position you in, okay? When I was working at where I was working at, I was on the phone all day. And guess what? I talked to anywhere from 500 people to 1,000 people every single day.
Same me.
Every single day. But guess what? In whatever job you have, this has nothing to do with the topic. Whatever job you have, you chose that job. You can quit.
Yeah. No, but we still do the thing. But what we said, you
We
said,
was
oh,
just going
I
off-
wouldn't
we was
let her
We
work
were
in the
just
plant,
going off
but
of what, but like I said, I understand why you feel that way. Not one.
But I'm coming from
a
I'm
plant.
coming across as a plant. See, it don't have nothing to you working at a plant don't have nothing to do with my trust. That has everything
I
to
was
do.
joking about that.
And I know I get it. That's cool.
But you said
But
I'm
we-
not doing no
okay.
hard labor. If
So-
I'm working, I'm working regardless.
and that's
So do you
cool.
want me to work?
But not.
or
But
you
the
don't?
thing is, this
I don't
what I'm
want you.
saying is all
So,
plant.
but yeah,
not
Marv.
hard labor.
But yeah, Marv had something to say. Anyway,
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
homie.
You know what?
because I keep trying to point y'all back, but nobody
I
like.
know,
No,
yeah.
I was gonna elaborate on it as far as like the call center because I think plants might be worse, but call centers they right up there too as
They
far
is.
as like it's feeling like it's like a sense of high school. Everybody fucking each other and stuff. I mean, I had a work husband in the call
Oh,
center.
freaky bitch.
So like that shit is, and then when y'all was talking about as far as like people getting dressed up and stuff going to a plant at the call center, you can get dressed up.
Yeah,
you're not
at
doing
all.
no physical
Right,
labor.
you can
But
get
at
all
the
like
plant, it's a whole nother thing. Like, baby, you have to get dirty as fuck. Why are you wearing your best outfit to?
oh yeah, of course. I mean yeah, that's gonna
Yes.
look
Why you
Right,
wearing them
so
Jordans
nails
that you spent, like,
done.
wearing them Dior shoes?
Tight
with-
ass leggings, like damn shit. Y'all have some motherfucking steel boots on, and you in
Right,
here. You
exactly.
might as well wear heels, bitch. You might
Right,
as well.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
as the call center,
Girl.
they will really show out because
Yeah,
they
definitely
can dress like that. So they be like
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of
do.
shit. Like,
Girl.
So we had. Oh, we had. No. Okay, Lady B 87 says mentally draining is just as bad, which is true.
Okay, but
As far as with
so
physical.
listen.
Okay, but I'm still trying to get a shout out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
and that's cool. But anyway, back to the topic. Back to the
I mean, but we
topic.
pretty
You
much
want them to
answered
be
the
involved
topic.
in
Yeah.
it.
We pretty much answered it though.
So, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about being mentally drained at jobs?
No,
No.
we
You just
Well,
said
you want the
that.
customers to be. I mean,
Customers.
listen. Do you want them to be involved or not? You can't ignore the comments. Like, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
all right, read the comments real
Click
quick.
on that. Yeah, because he.
Read that shit.
Wow.
Read that shit
What
real
is he
quick.
clicking
It
on?
went black, so
What
we
is he
don't even
clicking
know. Is
on?
your phone still on?
What is
sir?
he clicking on?
You gotta click on the
Is
comments.
your phone still on?
You gotta read them comments.
There's nothing to read.
It
Your
ain't nothing
phone
on
got
there.
it. There's nothing to. That's why
How
I'm not
you,
listening.
you
Oh.
have one
I
job.
don't know.
She might read the comments.
You
What
want to add motherfuckers to the
What
chat.
comments?
I'm
What comment?
just taking a sip of this.
We firing him. You
That's
have
fine.
one damn job.
Yeah, okay. You heard what
That's
my man
fine,
said. You heard what he said. You heard what my man said. Okay.
We gonna have to talk.
There's
Listen,
gonna be no talk
listen.
today.
At the end of the day, if do you trust your person to work at a plant? If you do, say I. No, wait. It depends on you.
See, y'all might get me divorced because I don't know.
It depends on Okay, it depends on, like I said, if I know you got control of your temptation or not.
Can I skip that
know.
question?
And speaking of the Temptations, ain't nobody coming to see you, nigga. They coming to see the Temptations.
Whatever.
You know what,
Can I
Bob?
skip that question? Because I don't want to be divorced in the morning.
Damn.
You can answer the question. You
No, I
answer the
don't
question
want
have
to.
nothing to do with us being divorced.
Answer
Yeah,
the
Mark.
question. Will you trust? Could you trust your spouse working at one of the big three?
I could. My spouse,
I plead the fifth.
not no chick I had just met, and she was already working at the plant. If we was already together and then she started working at the plant, cool.
Then why you want to let her work at the point?
Because she ain't my girlfriend. Now she is my
I just said
girlfriend.
spouse's wife.
Okay, my wife work at the plant.
Then you gotta say no.
I didn't say I didn't. I
I
wouldn't
plead the
trust them.
fifth.
I didn't say I wouldn't trust them if they worked at the plant.
No,
But we're not talking about
I'm
me.
gonna need you to answer that.
Why
We're not-
y'all put me on the spotlight?
I'm gonna need you to answer it, fun size, because we a show. Everybody gotta answer the question. Do you trust your spouse
See,
working?
don't
at
air this
the
part. Just
plant?
go ahead and cut it out.
Answer that.
Nah, answer
I
it.
would say, honestly, it ain't no yes or no. I don't know. So,
I'll get a
naturally,
job next
no.
week and we'll
Hush. He's great man, everything. He is very friendly though. So I don't know.
Oh.
So that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
say. You wanted me to answer, I'm gonna
Alright.
I
answer.
ain't mad.
So I don't know. Has he ever? Now I'm gonna put this out. A disclaimer. No, he has never cheated or nothing. I'm just saying he's a friendly type of person.
I mean, okay.
And when the
can
bitches
be-
throwing themselves,
But
I don't know.
listen, you
So I'm
can
just
be
gonna say I don't know.
friendly, but do you trust his?
You wanted me to answer,
But listen,
right?
listen,
not mad.
listen,
So you
listen,
trying to tell
listen, listen, fun side. He can be friendly, but do you trust his temptation? Don't answer that. Think it in your head.
Don't nobody
Yeah, I
know
don't want
nobody.
to answer.
Nobody knows nobody's temptation.
Yes, they do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Then why do
can
we?
know.
Then how
Yes,
do
you
people
can.
live double lives if they know temptation? If they knew that, they wouldn't have been with somebody for.
No, some people just accept
don't
it.
care.
Yeah, but
I know a couple.
But listen,
Or in denial.
so if we be
Or in
100,
denial.
Yeah.
if we being 100, don't forget before we had cell phones and all of the ways to catch people up. Before there was all this social media shit, people. used to have-
Hey, hold on.
I got instinct,
I
baby.
randomly scroll on Instagram. Look at this. It say, fellas, this how dudes be on your girl at work.
See? They ain't no show you lie. They already be
Nah,
knowing.
let me
See?
show the skirt.
Listen.
See, I swear.
Wait, what was we talking about?
Can I
It's not drink
Okay,
champs.
yeah, Marv been waiting forever.
Yeah, all right.
Go ahead,
Let's
go
let
ahead,
him
bro.
talk.
So me, I'm not letting my girl work. Yeah, get this.
Don't break it up.
But what if she got control of her temptation?
Damn,
But I got a question. What if she got control of her temptation?
Are you in her coochie?
So
I got
when
control
you
of my
say
temptation.
in control of your temptation, it's I don't think it's like you wording it wrong. Like
No,
in
I'm
control of
not.
your
Because at the
temptation.
end of the day, if
God
your bitch
damn.
of mine
Hey, shit. Go sit your ass in the corner. Matter of fact, go watch live from back outside the studio. Go to your car and turn live on and watch it. We back. My bad. Yeah, Mark.
So
Okay,
I think you worded it wrong when you say like in control of your temptation. Basically, it's not that you in control or not in control of your temptation. It's like, do you know yourself? And
That's
what
the
I mean.
same thing.
I don't think y'all.
All right, let me shut up.
Please take her
Oh,
mouth.
shit.
It's gonna turn on his own. Oh,
Right, we doing
It's gonna turn on
that
his
this
own.
time.
Clearly,
Nah, but-
show everybody
Okay,
talking
Okay,
about
so
him.
from my viewpoint is I'm not allowing like my spouse to work at a plant, so I wouldn't have to, answer a question when I deal with somebody else. But well, no, I wouldn't deal with nobody at a plant, but I wouldn't allow my spouse to work at a plant just because not the thought like, okay, I don't trust her, but the thought of, okay, if I'm a man and I'm dealing with a woman, I'm not gonna want my woman to, be involved in a job that's doing labor and stuff like that.
What if she been down?
My mindset is I'm big on like entrepreneurship. So if I'm dealing with you, then I'm gonna try my best to like put you in a position to where you don't even have to work the job. So I'm gonna try to invest in you. I know it's not for
Yeah.
everybody,
Y'all
but
gotta
still,
let
what
him
he's
finish
saying, I'm
Y'all gotta
still
let that
not
man answer
gonna
the question.
want my woman to work at a plant or
What if she said no?
you said what a what?
You said what if she said no?
At the end of the day,
You can't shut the fuck up.
because y'all keep doing that. Y'all keep throwing the labor thing in there, and I can't deal with it.
But you won't let
What
us
if
answer.
she
You
sitting
won't
the
let
fuck
finish
down?
Yeah, you don't let us answer.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Answer this. What
Drink
if she
something.
sitting down?
That's
Drink something.
What if she sitting down?
Drink something.
What if she sitting down?
Shut the
Answer
fuck
that.
up.
If either you gonna let it work or
Sit
you
down.
not gonna let it
Thank
work.
you.
That's
Period
not what
point
we- no,
blank.
that's not what we
Period
saying.
point
It
blank.
ain't let me
Yes,
choose
it
when
is.
she working.
But y'all ain't y'all. But
If
y'all
you
still
don't,
missing
if
the
you
point.
so worried
Y'all
about
not
me
letting us
working
talk.
and doing labor, don't have me working
But
at all.
did you hear what
That's
she
what
said?
I
Did you
said.
hear what he
Like,
said?
I'm
so glad she understands.
where you don't have to work.
But if she an entrepreneur, she's still working. She
But
might
it's
work
not
twice
hard.
as
Thank
hard.
you.
Mental.
But to
Y'all
me,
keep finding a
but
cop.
hold on. To me,
No, we not.
hold on. To
I'm
me, the
just saying it.
entrepreneur, like that's just what my mindset is. Okay, if you want to work for, I mean, I'm big on working for yourself. Like you working at a plant, don't get me wrong, you making decent money, but at the end of the day, you working for somebody else. Like you building somebody else wealth up. If you're an entrepreneur, that same amount of time, the same energy and shit that you putting into building somebody else shit up, you can build your own
But
shit up.
not
Let him
everybody
finish.
want to be
Let
an
him
entrepreneur.
finish.
I know, that's why I
It's
said
not
my
for
spouse.
Y'all
Right,
not
right.
letting him
But what if
finish.
she don't want that?
Thank you.
Then
Yeah,
she
she
got
ain't
to
the
work
one
it
for
out.
him.
So you got
So you want
we
me
get
to
an
accept the
entrepreneur. We get it.
nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Preference. He want
That's
to
his preference.
entrepreneur. That's fine then.
Right.
That's
Hey, Marvin.
But that ain't for everybody.
Damn, Mars.
Just everybody can't be entrepreneurs. Somebody got to be a motherfucking
Consumer,
worker.
right.
Period point
You know,
blank.
I can
so
Period
it's some
point
that do
That's why
the
we
right.
Period point
Right.
blank.
Ain't
My
nothing wrong with that
perspective, I
either.
don't want my woman working
And
at
that's
a plant.
totally fine. I get that.
So-
But what if her call center job stressing her more out than a plant?
Then I'm gonna try to put her in the position.
And
so
what
where
if she don't want
have
to be in
wanna
that
work for them.
position?
So
We don't need to
first
fucking
off,
be
if
there.
the call center is stressing her out so bad, why do you still want to stay and work at this call center? Wouldn't you want to go to somewhere else? So I
And
would
what
try
if she decides she want to go to a plant where she's sitting the fuck down, not doing shit?
Then she not the one for him.
Ah!
She can get the fuck on
Okay,
then.
well, that's a done deal.
Just like y'all choose not to date dudes that work certain jobs.
I don't.
You might
I
not,
don't.
but certain women
Shut
have.
up, because you just said you're not dealing with no stripper.
Boom!
Yeah, I ain't.
I mean,
That's not a job.
There is a job.
That is a
There is
You
a
a
job.
hoe.
No,
I'm not.
a
No,
sex worker and a stripper are two different things.
but that
No.
lead.
Yes, they
Okay.
But it's a job, though.
It's still a
so
job.
it's two different things.
Because one fucking and the one sex.
But
really
one,
has-
you already starting off
The
wrong.
strippers
You gotta
fuck
take
you.
the clothes off to work.
Well, we
Like,
not talking about-
you already put in a hot situation.
Thank
Now you bringing
Okay,
your
but
black
hold
ass
up,
into
hold up.
work and working hard.
So dealing with a stripper. So I couldn't do it. I thought I could, but
I did.
But listening to people stories and stuff, you gotta think every single stripper is
Don't
not on that.
they not?
Like
I
some
understand.
that's
strippers,
true.
look, some strippers go through shit to where they fuck up at a young age to where they can't get no job.
Yeah.
People go through shit in life to where their parents be fucked up. So all they know is, okay, I got this stripper job to make some fast money. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna try to put myself in a position where I'm making money just so I could,
I got a question. So while we talking about strippers, so
You gonna put
it's so
you gonna put your
it's
job
different
out there.
meeting a stripper. Like you met her at the strip club and you like, I think I might try to holler at her. But could you, if your girl was like, yeah, Marv, I think I want to go ahead and start shaking this thing at club, clap that ass. You with it?
Hey, you gotta be doing it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, y'all, you gonna deal with a stripper, but you gonna deal with black.
I've dated a stripper. I don't know. She
You gonna deal with a stripper, but
Okay,
you gonna deal with a black worker.
I was young though. I was young. So
I don't know.
What about right now?
hell no.
You not dealing with a stripper, but you want to deal with a plant worker either, huh? You ain't gonna deal with neither one.
Nope.
Okay.
Are they in the same caliber?
No.
Ooh,
No,
why not?
that's
Hell no, because I've been,
No, I
like
don't
I
think
said,
so.
I got a background in manufacturing. I ain't never, I ain't never even fucked with a nigga that worked at the same plant as me. Now I fuck with a call center nigga, but I ain't never.
No, I wouldn't
Fuck
say they
with a
on the
plant
same
nigga.
caliber.
Shut it.
But to me, that
I don't got no cup no more.
It's
I
a
split it
mindset
all
thing.
on.
Like if somebody
Your
working
outfit
with me
is-
and they mindset like different, then
So what's the problem with her working at a plant?
that's just not my perspective.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
So then how is
I ain't
that
gonna hold
a
you up.
mindset thing?
I can't get into the plant, but
If
I can
they
watch her at the
already
strip
in the
club
plant.
all day.
If they're already in the
Oh.
like,
So you meet a female that you vibing with, everything great, everything good. You really like this girl, and boom, I work at Ford. What you
I
gonna
did
do?
on her.
no, I can't say that.
See,
I would.
boom, thank
So
you.
no, no,
I'm glad
hold on,
somebody
I
being
can't
honest,
say that
'cause
just
what's
because-
I'm dipping on her. I ain't
Okay, I
gonna
can
hold
ask
you
the same question
If
to
she
you.
work at a plant,
up. If my man
Wait,
already
hold
got
on,
one.
hold on.
All right,
Oh,
so
splash
like,
sister.
okay, because you know how we had conversations. Okay, so
Wait,
say-
but yeah, mom was
no,
talking.
they.
Okay.
So you vibing with a nigga, right? You know, y'all say y'all at the bar or whatever, you know, kicking it and stuff, and y'all walking out. This nigga got a charger.
I'm like,
I'm scared now in my car.
first of all, I'm like, can I drive it? No, I don't. I have to feel you out first. That's why I said I don't have no problem. I have to feel you out. If I know you got control of your temptation, control of yourself, then yeah, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But if I know you don't got control and deep down I know that you a horny ass motherfucker, it ain't happening. Point blank period.
Y'all be fucking lying.
No, we don't.
I ain't
Because
talking about
babe,
you. I'm not talking about you. I said y'all. I didn't say.
You said
I'm
y'all.
not talking about the women in this room, okay?
Oh, okay.
I said y'all, like generalizing some other women outside of this room.
Call me childish. Listen, I'm not saying everybody cheat at the plant. I'm saying I'm not interested in nobody that's working at the plant. And I ain't interested in no motherfucker that got a charger and challenger. I'm already turned off. I
don't
tried
be
one
either. I
time.
don't be either.
One time
I
to
did
even
too.
just give a nigga the time of day.
Why y'all keep
And
saying nigga?
I was at a gas
See, a
station.
nigga.
Okay, this
They
was a
be
nigga, okay?
They be-
I was at a gas
they be-
station.
they be,
Actually, the power was out because of a
Y'all should've
storm.
gave
I
us
had
a
to go to the gas station. Met him. I didn't even want to talk because I was looking at how much wasn't in the mood. I'm just like, I just can't wait till the power cut off. One of my number. 2 days later, you mad because you can't pull up at my house and I don't make time for you? Nigga, I don't even know you.
We can't say nigga.
Man, I don't. You
Sir, sir.
Yes, sir. I don't even know you. How I can't make time for you? This is day 2. I'm texting.
Because they be ready
I
to.
said,
They
oh
be
no,
wanting you to get
and
a
he
booty
had a
up right
charger.
away.
But don't
I
y'all.
already wasn't interested, but that's another topic.
But
You gotta
don't y'all
learn
say
to
y'all
not
want men to
decline
step up when y'all
motherfuckers
meet them?
while you're at the.
I
out
do.
and about.
Tell me what
They
you
don't know
want,
how to
baby.
take rejection.
Tell
They
me
be
what
ready
you
to
want.
harm you. So
Tell
I
me
ain't
what
want no
you want
smoke.
up
It was
front.
2 in the
But
morning.
you can't talk to them though.
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes listen. Sometimes I give people my number
Did he
just
know
so
where
they
you
get
live?
out my face.
What
No,
I'm saying.
never,
So-
No,
never
because
went
that
to
one
my
time
house.
But
you
you
ain't
didn't
been
have
out
to
there,
continue
they
the
trying to run
conversation.
you over.
Are you listening to me? It's girls out
Okay.
here that
Okay.
get harmed and killed
Kill,
because
yeah.
they are rejected men.
Okay,
You
Yes,
did,
that's
remember
rejection.
on
Time out, time out. No,
What
no.
I'm saying
That's not
is
what I said.
yes.
I'm gonna let her finish because I have
Okay,
something for that.
what I am saying is, in this situation, we getting off topic. But anyway, it's late at night. You coming
I mean,
up to
we
me in the
finished that
charger. I
topic,
think
though,
you had
honestly.
somebody in the passenger seat. All that. Yep, I'm gonna give you my number. Whatever. Okay.
That's cool.
Chatted for a minute, and then when you had when you dare tell me how I don't make time for you, you about to go off on me, and I this day 2 block. That's
So
it.
time out.
That's
So
it.
I have a question because you just contradicted yourself.
How?
You said it be women out here they feel pressure or something gonna happen to them if they don't give them the number, right?
Yeah.
Now once you already gave him that number, once he got the number right then and there, wherever y'all was at before you try to cut me off, because don't cut me off yet. Once you gave him that number and he had your number, he called you right then and there. I'm gonna hit you up later. Cool, you playing your role. Once you get home to where you live, you safe that because he don't know where you live at. Why didn't you block him?
Did you hear me say that was the case in this? I said that normally happens when women decline something. Did I say he came
No,
at
but
me
that's
rude
what I'm
or
saying.
not?
I'm
In the
asking
beginning?
you.
Because when he talked to me in the beginning, it was not like that.
That's
It
cool.
was nice. So okay, I'll give
She
you my
gave him a
number.
chance.
I looked at his car and saw the chart, and I was like,
But she still gave it.
But I still gave it a chance because the approach was nice until day 2.
Okay.
When you tell me I'm not making time for you and it's day 2, I got kids. You can't pull up to where I'm at. If it ain't that, I have never had a man around my kids that was not serious. Period. If they were-
Okay, period.
I pulled up.
Yeah, after we got
pulled
serious.
it.
You know
Don't
that
you-
out of
Don't
I pulled it.
Don't do that.
I pulled up.
Oh, was it not serious?
It was serious.
Okay, so don't.
No,
put that
but I'm
out there
saying like
if
pulled
you're
up.
not if it's not serious.
Did you
I'm
know I
not
was serious?
doing it. Obviously, I did. Obviously, at a point, I trust that. So don't do that.
No, but
Don't do that.
You get what I'm saying?
Hold on,
Hey,
yeah.
but you get what I'm saying.
Anyway, I don't do
But
that.
technically, let your Marv go.
Yeah, please.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
hold on.
because if I said
I'm not
I
seeing you.
Right,
I feel like we done with this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all.
at the end of the day,
They go in.
and my viewpoint is
Technically, it don't. It's like 24
As long- if I
hours.
could- if I can trust my spouse and I trust my spouse to a fully, level of trust that trust could be on, then I don't care where they work at. But what I'm saying is I wouldn't prefer the woman I'm with to work at a plant or do hard labor or work at a call center or anything. Like I would, recommend an entrepreneur and put my focus on that.
I'm glad
So
you said
can
it.
I-
respectable. That's
Yeah, so
good.
can I, deal with somebody that work on a plant? I can if I trust them, but I wouldn't recommend it to them.
Okay.
I'm glad you put it that way because I was gonna cut him too.
Now, our producer said, if you truly trust your spouse, why does it matter how they make their bread? Is trust conditional or a true relationship? That's a good question
It
because
is.
I think it's
That's why I said you
Yeah,
have to
I'm
trust the
hushed.
person you're with.
It
Why
really
you gonna
is.
hush up?
because it's certain stuff I shouldn't say. And our
Oh,
other
we
producer
outside, baby.
said-
You
We
gotta say
outside.
we
You don't do that. Go outside.
Our other producer
But we
said
are-
you can honestly F at any job. So therefore, if you can't trust your partner going to work, should that even be your partner?
Cause at the shop they be fucked.
That's a very good point. The
The
job isn't the problem, it's your partner.
Yeah.
We get ready to take a break, a quick break. We'll be right back. Catch us on. Actually, you can go ahead and make sure y'all hit that follow button for us.
Hit
On
the follow
Instagram.
button.
We outside.
The show.
Yep, merch is coming soon. Merch is coming soon.
Pause.
No, go ahead.
Now they want to let me go.
Now they wanna let you go.
Look.
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, you got some duct tape.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
tape him out.
No, but so we were talking about control. Our next topic is controlling men and women, like controlling themselves, or is control the issue. So my thing is, I believe it starts with control, and it starts with a man knowing himself. First off, if a man doesn't know himself, like y'all was saying, he's gonna be so easily tempted into temptation. So when temptation comes towards him, it's gonna be so easy for him to, deal with that. So when you go to like working with plants and stuff like that, it depends on who you're with. So if you're with an N-word who doesn't know how to control himself and doesn't know himself, when you got all these women around you in this environment, then of course he's gonna fall victim to all the temptation that's being like thrown at him. But if you with somebody that know they self and know what they got at home, like you were saying, they have control to understand, like, yo, me dealing with this temptation and having sex with or messing with, cheating on my woman with these people at the job, is it worth me losing what I got at home? Like, okay, I got a good woman at home that provides me meals. She gives me everything I need, desire my mindset. So that's where I feel like control comes in. So now y'all want to be quiet.
No, I agree. Like you still need to have control, because control is all on what you can do, but I guess the real test be when it's now out of your control. Because I can say, let's say I'm an alcoholic. I'm not.
You not.
Let's throw that out. But and I say, you know what, I'm driving by the store. I'm not gonna go in the store. I'm not gonna go to the store. You doing good. Every day you drive by, you doing good. You ain't going to the store. But you show up at somebody's house and they got it right in front of you. That's a whole different story. So I can control my environment. I'm removing myself from this environment. But what happens when that comes into your environment?
Technically, it's still control, because even though it's in your environment,
Yep.
only you have that accountability to, okay, I'm gonna take this drink.
Right,
I'm
but
not
that's
gonna
why I
have
say that's the test. So it could be easy all day long. I could drive by this place all day long. I'm like, nope, I ain't stopping. I ain't doing it. But when somebody bring it to your doorstep, what you doing?
Get that
Can you fight it like that
Can I
too?
Can I answer
Can
your
you fight
question?
it the same way?
Can I answer your question?
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Outside.
So, what I've come to learn in any situation that your environment is most important. And if you cannot sustain in your environment that you have built for yourself, then ultimately you probably will fail. But that's why it's up to you to create your environment. For instance, my environment. Okay. So the way I like my environment is I can do things that are going to be healthy for my mindset and myself. All right. So I won't bring those things into my house. If I have to go somewhere and those unhealthy things are there, either the people that I'm involved with either gonna respect that and not have that around, and if they don't, I'm gonna respect that too. But I'm not gonna go there because I have to set up my environment for me to win. Just like in any just like when you leaving out to go to the gym, you need to make sure you got your gym shoes, your workout clothes, all of that little stuff you need, whatever it is that you need. If you going to work, you need to make sure you got, you have your environment has to be set up for you to win. So I'm not gonna go anywhere that's like, if I know I'm addicted to gambling, I'm not going to the casino. And if I know Ray and Pookie at their house gambling, I'm not going to Ray and Pookie house.
Right.
But you can still have stuff that's like in your like that sounds good, but say like for example like people who are addicted to food like Sister Life, where you have your family, just because you're on a diet and stuff don't mean that they have to eat or they have to, do the same thing that you're doing.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that?
No, I'm just saying like that's your area. Though. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all in the same. Yeah, as far as the environment thing, like y'all in the same household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes it's not set up like that where you like say how you say you avoided Pookie and them day over there gambling and stuff. You know how your own thing is set up, but still in your household you have other individuals that's there and you're the only one that's going through that journey. That don't mean that they have to too. So you have to really you know.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go
Though?
ahead.
So we're talking about that. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm dealing with that right now. Okay. So if you gonna like everybody, swear to God, they give a fuck about people that care about you. You know all of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So if you in a house and like for me, if losing weight is dire to my health and I don't lose this weight, I could possibly die. I need my environment set up in a way that I can lose weight and I can feel motivated about losing weight. But if I go to my own refrigerator and it's a fucking chuck roast and macaroni and cheese and 15 honey
like
buns.
it's shots.
No, it's not shots at you. You can't be you can't. Unfortunately, I feel like that's one of those positions where yes, it's beneficial for everybody to have healthier foods in the house because when you're talking about your health, this life or death, and the people on 600-pound life, them stupid motherfuckers be buying their food for them. Like if
Yeah, they have
like,
the A-word.
if like you
Yeah.
you my sister-in-law. If you see I'm about to die from being big, you bet not buy me a fucking dog. What I'm gonna do? Chase you? Like what am I gonna do?
So like no, I agree with you
So
100% as far as like the people that yes, I
Yes,
believe you have a conversation
No.
with the people that I feel where you're coming from. He's pretty much saying that if you got loved ones in your household, they should be mindful. This is a life or death situation. Like we should all be on the same page. I get that, but you got some motherfuckers that don't care, unfortunately, too. So it's like, okay, you still have to think of like, okay, I gotta keep myself
Can I go?
in control.
No,
Can I
yeah,
go?
let me
Wait,
finish.
can I
Hold
please?
on.
Okay.
You
I
can't
was
be
quiet
quiet.
for 5
Okay,
minutes.
1 second. Only
Please.
because he had the nerve to say
No.
It wasn't
no,
about
second,
you.
no.
No.
I'm not saying this about me. We're not about to get
It's not
into it.
about you.
But he's saying this. But I was on that weight loss program for a couple months.
She said,
I cook.
Yeah.
I had to calorie count my stuff, and when I asked, "Hey, you want this? You want this too?" No, he doing his own thing. He want the real food, so I had to cook for him and the kids the real food, and then I had to control myself and eat what I eat. But I'm cooking,
Yeah.
so. But now it's on the other foot when he's ready to lose weight. Not the whole house shut down.
God.
So
if
wow,
we
I'm cooking. I had to deal with temptation. I had to make them good meals that they was eating. And then I'm like, dang, I gotta log my broccoli
So
and this and that.
If we
But
being
now
fair,
when you ready,
okay,
oh,
but if we
yeah.
being fair,
Can I please
Get
yeah,
out.
hold on, let me tell the story.
Oh.
But if we no, you right. But if we being fair, if we being absolutely fair, okay,
I know you
if
have
we being truly honestly fair, because there was an option to make a fattier meal, because quote unquote the kids don't have to eat what we eat. Or don't cut me off, because when you run in a household, whatever you got in the house, the kids should eat. But because you're gonna make us salads and they getting fried chicken tenders and French fries. You think I'm gonna eat just the salad? I'm gonna want the fried chicken. When I'm in the crib, when I was on the diet at my mama's crib, everybody was on the diet. Everybody, and it made it easier. But I'm at the house, I can't look at honey buns and ho-hos and muffins and cupcakes and chips and eat this fucking salad.
Because you ain't got no control.
My environment,
That's all I need to hear.
My environment
Wait, no,
needs to be
I'm about to go. That's what I'm about to go. That's what I'm going on. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you
That's
said
a
that.
cop-out.
That's not a
That's a
cop-out.
cop-out.
You want to know? No.
If I want to die, my house gotta be.
Mr. Outside.
So what happened if you go to work and they eat pizza every day for lunch? You not going to work?
That's not my environment.
Yes, it is. You're going to work every day.
It's my turn. I done shut the fuck up for y'all.
Oh my God!
No,
I'm record.
stop
You shut up
doing
for 8.5 minutes.
that.
It's a world record. It's a world record. Go ahead. That's not control. You out of control. You got out of control for hours.
First of all, I'm so glad you said
Y'all
that.
full of-
At least
y'all full of-
somebody
Y'all full of
understands.
sugar honey ice
Because
cream.
at the end of the day, if you got control of yourself, your body, what the other people do shouldn't have to affect you because you have control.
But if it's in my house,
Control matters.
that is,
Control
and I want to
matters.
control my environment.
Control.
So
No.
if I don't want to fuck a bunch of hoes, I'm not gonna go in a room with a bunch of naked ass big booty bitches.
That's
trying
not
to get me
true.
pussy. That ain't that. What the? Listen, if I don't want to fuck bitches, I'm not gonna go.
I
in a
mean,
room
you
with a
can
bunch
go
of
in
bitches.
that
But would that tip you to do it? If I'm in a room full of niggas, I ain't, oh, guys, I should have been a train
If you
man.
in that room, would you still do it? My
It sounds like he
I
control.
wouldn't put
So
myself
then
in
you
the
have, but my thing
It
is
sounds
this.
like he
I wouldn't even walk in
end
the room.
up, but if you end up in that room and you don't do it, you have control.
First of all,
Same
I
thing
got enough sense not to walk in that room.
as if, my
Not
whole
going in the
family
room.
eating bad, but I need to eat good. Go fucking do that if you have control.
But yeah, I can't, but you have to control your environment.
Period. No, you
Y'all
don't.
bullshit.
No,
Control
you
is not going to
don't.
the grocery store.
Now
That's what
listen,
you-
Yeah,
listen,
but how you supposed to do that with the whole house?
Mr. Outside,
Come on,
I
man.
understand that.
If people that live in dirty ass houses,
that.
people
You
that live
want-
clean, you can't
You
do the
want
rest
to
of it.
control your environment, but sometimes you can't.
You
As long
can't.
as you got control of your fucking self,
And
that's all that
controlling yourself is
matters.
controlling
That's
your
all
environment.
that matters.
Why am I
That's all that
I'm
matters.
gonna make my 6-year-old eat salad all day because
Thank
I
you.
need to. She don't gotta lose weight.
Because
I need to.
because they don't
Thank
need to lose weight.
you.
Just because first come on.
They
Just
can eat
because
some
they don't-
veggies,
Let me
but
take
I'm not
Take
putting.
it out.
Listen,
I'm not putting my child on a 1,200
Go ahead.
calorie
You want-
diet,
you
and
want
I gotta
It's
do it.
okay.
I'm
Hey,
not
but
restricting them.
Let's not
Okay,
copping out. Copping out.
Y'all-
Copping out is you saying that I need to control my environment instead of
Because I'm
controlling
too
your
I need to
fucking
control
self
my
first.
environment.
Because I'm too
No,
weak to
And I
manage
understand
myself.
that. But what you don't understand
Yeah.
wait, real quick. Mr. Outside, I
Go ahead.
understand that you need to
Go
control your
ahead, Mark.
environment.
Go ahead,
But
Mark.
if you can't, at
Go
the
ahead,
end of
Mark.
the day, you need to control your fucking self.
And
Go
that's
ahead.
the test.
And that's a motive.
Go ahead. Yeah, Mark,
Okay,
please go.
so I agree with
Zero cents.
I agree with y'all. I agree with you, Mr. Outside. Just because, like,
They crazy.
if you put yourself in a position,
It's in my
or
phone
if
too
you're
high.
in a position, like you said, if you're in a room full of negative bitches, if you in the mindset to where you built that control, then you could go in that room and be like in a room full of negative bitches. But if you don't have control,
I
then
know
of
she
course,
crazy before I
if
worked
you
in the
go,
strip club.
hold up, but look, if you don't have control,
you had
and you go
control.
in that room, then of course you gon'
You had
deal with
control.
temptation.
Yeah.
Because you thought about that money.
Temptation.
Exactly.
But if you do have that control, it don't matter if you go in that room or if you put yourself in that room. But you do have to take yourself out of that environment first
You
to
don't
be able to
learn.
gain the control.
Yes.
And then you put yourself in the environment to see if you do got it.
That's
Okay.
what it
Yeah.
is. Because you ain't tested if you ain't
Thank
never
you.
around it. The test
You want
is
yours.
when you around it
Thank
and you
you.
still
And
don't
you
succumb to
succeed.
it. Yes. That's
No,
what
no,
it
no,
is.
I get what he's saying though.
I do. I get what he's saying, but at the end of the day, you have to have control of yourself. Period. Point blank.
Okay.
Sometimes you cannot control. Can I control my environment? I don't know. My kids don't.
Not outside in the world, not
My
all
kids
the
don't
time.
listen.
Not all the
And
time.
I am. I
In
can't
your
control.
house,
your
I
house.
can control my kids to a certain extent, but honestly, they don't listen to me. They listen to a man. Point blank. Period.
All right.
They listen to me to a certain extent. But at the end of the day, I have control of my fucking self with everything,
Okay, and then look, from what he was talking about with food,
and I get
from
it.
look what he was talking about with food, okay, if you doing the diet or whatever, if he don't have like that full control yet, of course he gonna need the whole house to be able to eat certain things and him not see like chicken tenders and shit until he able to gain that control. Once he gain that control, then okay, if y'all still want to do this diet to where he eating food and the kids eating chicken tenders or whatever, he able to have that control to where if he see it, you know, he not gonna be tempted to eat that shit. So it do have to be a point to where you have environment to where you are able to, you know, manifest and gain that control.
You
Before-
grown as hell. Go
No,
to the
it's
grocery store
not.
and buy what
No,
you
it's
eat.
not.
I was
Marvin!
saying again.
I mean, yeah,
I cooked.
Marv.
I did the cooking. I was making cheeseburgers, chicken
Listen.
tenders, and eating a salad over here, drinking a protein shake, and I'm cooking.
Fun
You don't think
size.
I'm smelling the stuff?
Fun size.
But
You
everybody
grown as
different.
hell.
You
Go
not
to
talking
Fun
about
Fun size. Let me tell you something.
They ain't talking about
We eat bad at my house, but yeah, Marv don't. You got control. Period. Point
because I
blank.
gained that
Prove-
control though.
My point.
That's what
Prove
I
it.
gained that control.
But my thing
Well,
is
no,
this:
no, no.
you're
Don't put
still
everybody
there.
on lockdown
Thank
because
you.
you ain't in
You're
the
still
wait,
there.
It's
My
not on
point
lockdown.
just
I'm not
got
putting nobody on
proven.
lockdown.
Look,
Yes, it did because you eat.
So why you
Why?
ain't eating without
Why?
eating?
I'm
Why?
about to
Why?
get done.
I was by myself, and when I was by myself, I gained that control to where I could learn how to eat healthy. So when I was,
But you have to control.
Hold
That's
up,
what
let
it
him
matters.
finish.
but I had to gain it.
But
Let
you
him
have
finish.
it.
Let him finish.
That's,
Let him
oh,
finish.
that's exactly what the fuck
I'm saying.
Don't talk to me.
So why was you not eating healthy when I was making the healthy food? And I
Because he
kept
didn't
saying,
have the control.
So
I said,
You
babe,
gonna let
I
me-
can meal prep for you too. No, I don't want that.
And you
Yeah, my
meal
fault.
prep.
Turn it down.
And you meal prep.
You gonna let me talk or you gonna talk over?
Go ahead.
You gonna let me talk or you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
Y'all
So
want
listen.
some meal prep? I got
So listen. So this is the thing. When it was me and everybody in the house, even when my daughter was there, everything in the house at that time was healthy. Regardless of how my daughter felt, because my daughter don't buy no motherfucking groceries. I don't care that she wanted to eat cupcakes and ho-hos. Daddy needs to lose weight because the number one thing in black communities is we die from fucking obesity, fucking heart attacks, our blood being high, our fucking diabetes, all that. That shit
Or
real.
being
It
shot.
don't have nothing to do. It don't necessarily have nothing to do with
That's
See,
why
y'all-
I hired.
yeah, that's hard. But what I'm saying is, and let's not get away from the fact that we don't teach a lot of healthy eating in black community. Like until recently, little kids all they be eating is bullshit, Takis, chips, hot shit, juice all day, and all we doing is put inflammation and contamination in their
You
bodies.
know I don't let them do that all
I'm
day,
not
though.
talking about you.
So what's the problem?
You, oh my God, you gonna let me talk too, or you gonna talk over?
I'm a
I'm
jealous.
talking about our situation.
I'm not talking about our shit. I'm
I
talking. in general.
was,
That's cool, but I'm talking. In
but I'm
general.
talking about ours.
Okay, cool. But I'm saying, so before I came there for you, everything in the house, I had the same food every day in the whole refrigerator. The first row of fruits, second row of vegetables, the bottom row nothing but chicken.
I had roast.
I came to your house and it was cool at first, but it was cheeseburgers and macaroni and cheese and seafood boils and fucking breakfast and pig and sausage every fucking day. And guess what? When I
That
started
pig was
eating that
good.
shit, I said, man, this shit finna be bad. But guess what? There was nothing else in my surroundings that had healthy shit on it. By the time you got the cooking healthy, I already gained the fucking weight.
So if I'm on a weight loss journey, why wouldn't you join that? I'm saying, babe,
It was
I can meal prep for
Uh-huh.
both of us. You made the decision.
So you want me to eat a
decline that.
so you want me to eat a salad and you in the kitchen frying chicken?
Hell yeah, you got
Fuck
control.
out.
Yeah,
don't
you
you?
gotta learn
When
that.
I get back, listen,
Control.
did
You
you hear what I
gotta
just
learn
said?
that.
When I get back to that, did you hear what I said? When I originally got to her house, the way my refrigerator was set up was fruits, veggies, and chicken on the bottom. That's how I had to eat. But when I got to her house, we started eating a different type of way. That we built a habit.
So
Hold on. Let me finish. We built a habit. Okay. So when it was time to go to get healthy, my body was like, all right, if we're gonna eat healthy, eat healthy. But my mind was like, well, why the fuck we gonna eat healthy for if this is still in the house? My brain is like, if you want to eat healthy, your whole house needs to be set up a certain type of way for you to win. That's cool. You can
They
hang
ain't
your opinion
gotta
on it.
lose 30 pounds.
No,
Listen,
but
I'm not
but
asking for
look,
nobody to
Mr.
lose 30
Outside,
pounds. But
Mr.
when you,
Outside,
hold
I
on,
understand.
I get what you're saying, but if all the fucking the kids don't have no outside of eating, don't nobody have no fucking real appetite. Let's keep that shit 100.
Mine's
Motherfuckers eat
shit.
macaroni and cheese and eat fucking cereal and oatmeal. So there's nothing wrong with what you telling them. You're eating vegetables today. You're eating fruit today. The implement it. I ain't saying do it full time, but implement it somewhere in there. So it's not just making them eat other stuff. It's to implement healthy eating styles. So when they get older, that they can introduce their kids to fruits and vegetables younger. So when they turn 15, they don't have high blood pressure and diabetes as well. That's all I'm
But
saying.
listen,
Completely
and
fine.
I understand,
That's
Mr.
fine.
Outside, when I say 100% understand what you're saying, but still in the back of my head is you gotta have control of yourself. Period. Point blank. You gotta
Cause
have control of yourself. If you see a motherfucker eating a burger and you know you can't eat that burger and you know you're supposed to be eating healthy, you should have control in your mind to say, I'm not about to eat that shit.
I'm staying
I'm about
home.
to eat a fucking vegans do it.
I'm staying home.
Nah, so
So,
okay.
the
So
I
I
can't
the
control-
world's not gonna accommodate to
Yeah.
what you need.
Exactly.
But
So
I can
you-
accommodate to
And
what I need.
sometimes
But-
your household,
I gave
and
the example.
sometimes your household is not going to do the same thing either. But,
But
it's
if you-
Nice
all-
that they did.
But I
it
provided
would
the option.
be-
You're not
it
talking
would
about
be
that.
I
nice.
provided.
It would
I
be
was
nice
willing
if
to
they
calorie
did.
count and everything
So
for
I can
and
agree to
you
that, though.
made. You had a choice to go left or right. I provided. I said you don't have to do nothing. I'm buying the stuff the calorie count ordered, but I would do this for you while I'm doing mine. And you made a decision to decline. That's on you.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
what I'm saying, example is, if you going to work every day and you know where we used to work at, y'all know I ain't gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
It was way worse before pandemic. they have fast food all the time. Are you
Yeah,
not going to
over
go to
here, I
work
know
because
that.
they got fast food and you don't want to eat it? You gotta learn some
I just
control.
don't go in that kitchen.
Okay,
I would
don't go in the damn kitchen
Okay, but this is
and
what I'm
take
saying.
what I'm
You
offering.
taking
So
away.
you gotta.
No,
you
you
still-
taking away from the point of what I'm saying. Y'all, you're not gonna discredit
You're
my
talking about.
opinion. You're not gonna discredit my opinion because I feel like my household should be ran a certain type of way. And this isn't a objective thing where I'm gonna change it because nobody yelling, everybody getting hot. This is what I'm standing on. When you want your house ran a certain type of way, when you want your house clean, you make people clean every day. Ain't no today I'm gonna lay on my ass and not take a shower. My house not gonna be clean. It's not gonna be subjective eating. And because it was subjective eating, because I had a choice, because there's multiple meals being cooked. I'm not, first of all, if I'm telling you, I'm not in the right mind to have a choice right now. I just need this. I can't do that.
But you know what? Let me ask you
Yeah,
something.
I'm a
Listen,
no way.
outside.
This goes
You
with me
want
though.
your
I'm
household.
a no way.
You want your
go
household like that. Maybe you should go do the grocery shopping.
Ooh, or maybe you should do the cooking. Because I suggested that too. You don't like how stuff being cooked, cook.
Cool, but
Yeah,
but,
and I
doing
do
it.
agree with
but
that.
your kids gonna eat that?
Agree.
they gonna eat that.
Doing that and
You
then
don't have to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
them.
yeah,
You
yeah.
have to make them.
You
If
first
you
of all,
want that, you have to make them.
y'all be using that shit to really jump out the subject. What I'm saying is,
No, I
it's,
think
hold
it
on,
was still
it's
in it.
easier. It's easier to get a kid to eat some food when his mama prepared it. If the person that always cooks.
Who
Damn,
said that?
bro, what you
No,
what?
One person to
No,
vote.
I said that. But if I'm
No.
if you give me
Pull up
some
the
food,
scripture.
first of all, if
Pull
I
up
don't know
the
you,
scripture.
if I don't know you,
And where does it come from?
if I don't know you and you're
The
giving
book
me
of
some food,
That sounds like a cop out.
if I don't know you and you giving me some food I don't want, it's easier for me to say I don't want it. Like I can really walk away from the table because I don't know you. I don't care about you. You have no sentiment to me. You're not related to me. I don't care about you. I'm not related to them kids. They don't. If I was like, y'all gonna eat this,
Some y'all not.
you, bro,
You
get
ain't
what I'm
been
saying?
around
Oh
for
my
years,
god.
nah.
Shut up,
Shit.
Shannon. You get what he's
But
See,
he's
that's what I'm
talking
saying, bro.
like they a damn stranger in the street.
No,
They
I'm
know
not.
you by now.
Oh
They
my
call you
God,
dad.
bro.
Shut
that's what I'm saying, bro.
No, I'm saying they call you dad
That's
right now.
not what we're
Obviously,
talking
you
about.
have.
Oh my
No,
God.
You have
he
some
just
saying
saying
with
like
they
That's
know.
why
What I'm
you
saying
got-
is
okay.
they have a
They got-
respect for them
I'm not-
for him to listen.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you
okay.
say I'm making this and y'all gonna eat, they gonna listen.
Mr.
So
Outside,
but
it's
you're not
outside.
doing that, though.
I
You're
really,
not doing it.
Mr. Because the kids don't
I
listen
don't
to
have
the
the
mamas
issue. You
half
have
the
the
time.
Yeah,
They
so
listen to
exactly.
the man.
So why is the problem?
If you got the issue, you could. You can't tell me what the fuck I'm cooking in the house and you ain't doing the cooking.
So then,
Mr.
I
don't like it,
Outside, I
change
do
your
feel like you
environment,
should go
sir.
to the
I will.
grocery store.
I'm gonna change the
Mr.
environment.
Outside,
he ain't
I
doing
feel
that.
like you should go to the. You should go. My thing is this:
He
you
not.
have to work on having your own control, and if you feel that way, that you want your environment to have this,
My
but
environment need to be a certain type of
and
person.
if they do,
And if they don't want to do it, that's fine. But I'm not.
no.
If people
If
Take
they
over.
do, you need to take over. You
Take
need to step
over.
up. Let me go to the grocery store, y'all, because you want to know one
And you
thing
playing
that I
games
did.
right now.
No.
You playing
No,
games.
no.
Take over.
Because one thing that happened in my
Stop buying bullshit.
household, one thing that happened in my household, my
Exactly.
kids was drinking up all the fucking juice. All they wanted was fucking juice. You want to know what their daddy said?
What?
Don't buy a motherfucking juice, buy water. And all I bought
You
was
think I don't
fucking
think I'm trying
water.
to do none of that shit?
So my thing
Come
is
on,
this,
dog.
keep doing it.
How
Yeah.
often they
You-
drink
listen.
juice?
You have to keep
You think-
doing
listen.
it.
You listen. Is a difference between you telling some kids what they can't do.
Do it.
Listen, I feel you, but I feel you. You don't think I did that shit? That shit dead in my house.
They
Listen,
have 2 juices a
we
day.
not
Only
talking
one.
about just
I
juice,
tried
bro.
with mine.
We
And
not
2
talking-
snacks. That's
We
it.
not talking
You're
about
not
just
eating
juice.
junk food and
Hey,
juice all
hold
day.
on. So
2.
look. How did we come from control to what's going on in your
Look,
house?
yeah,
they
look,
feel
yeah,
like- because
At
they
the end of the
some
day,
haters.
look,
You
at
don't
the
have
end
no
of the day,
control and you want to
don't
blame
either.
everybody else.
You don't have no control.
Look, at
You
the
blame
end of the
everybody.
day,
Yes, you do.
look, what they saying is what they is saying, and that I totally agree with.
Yeah.
Is you have to have control.
I'm
Hold
glad
on, you have to control yourself. I mean, have to have control within
I
yourself.
agree with that.
Because when it comes to cooking, like me, with my certain situation and me waiting for my crib and everything, I've been at Nene house.
Yeah.
So I have to
Splash
control.
sister number
Hold on,
2.
Splash sister number 2. So I have control to understand that okay, she buy her kids McDonald's for every now and then.
Yeah.
She send me to McDonald's to get the food sometimes.
Yeah.
First of all,
When I
this is the
go-
first day.
When I go to McDonald's to get the food, I understand and I have control. Like, okay, watch what I put in my body, and I
Yeah.
know McDonald's is not good for me. So
Yeah.
I'm not going, even though I'm getting them McDonald's, I'm not about to get myself
Yeah.
McDonald's. But what he is saying is, okay, if I know McDonald's not good for me,
Don't fucking send
why would you give it to the not even that? Why would you give it to the kids?
And I agree. I told him.
so that's what he is
I
saying.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree, and I understand. But at the end of the day, you gotta put your fucking foot down yourself if you want your
Period.
environment.
Stop
So
bringing up
basically, what they said is,
That's
nigga,
me.
man your ass up.
Hey,
That's a
hey,
weak ass
listen.
mentality.
They say that. They say that. And then when you do, oh no, I don't do that.
No,
my kid's not doing that. It's that you're doing that. That's the thing.
That's a
I
weak ass
like
mentality.
that. Oh, okay, bet. So I'm gonna go home and clear the refrigerator. I'm gonna fill that bitch with fruits and vegetables.
If you buy it,
But
Hey,
listen,
look, y'all
I
heard
know
me.
your
Y'all heard
ass
me.
about to
but
buy it.
I've done that before. I've
shoot.
done that before. I've
Yeah,
done
I'll
that
go
before.
Mom, someone robbed us.
But
So
no. No, Mr. Outside, I've
Exactly.
done that before. I stopped buying snacks. I have now
Uh-huh.
with them in the summer and them going back to school and me going working where I'm at.
Yeah.
But before I worked where I'm at, I stopped buying snacks. I stopped buying juice. You drinking water. Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
You're not even eating no fucking snacks. I did that for a couple months.
I respect that.
I did it for a couple months. It didn't last long. But listen, I still did it. You have to do that. If that's what you want your environment as, you have to do it. You have to do it. If she not gonna do it, you have to say, okay, she ain't gonna do it. Fuck it. Let me
No,
step up and
What
do
you
it.
gotta say if she ain't gonna do it?
Wait, he talking about that. And he have vending machines with snacks. Have a good night.
Why you ain't got no vegan shit? in your business?
That's Mr. Contradiction.
How often I go fill
outside.
up? How often I go fill up on the
Oh, I know.
and to be fair, and to be fair,
Snacks, you in your put some motherfucking broccoli in the snacks. In the vending machine.
me selling it even to the
Put them carrot
I don't want our kids to eat that shit.
No, put them carrot bags.
Cigarette company. You think everybody
That's
work at the
it.
cigarette company smoking cigarettes?
That's it. You so tough on this. Put
The
some
Ford,
carrots in
you
the
think
vending
everybody
machine.
at Ford drive a Ford car?
Hey,
First-
the We
first
Outside
vending
podcast
machine.
that turned into fun size and Mr. Outside therapy. So
You know how it is.
No, man, shit.
Listen, y'all.
She had too many of that damn Don Julio.
I did. That's still
Can the
Yes,
cameras
sir.
zoom in? Can the cameras
Hey,
zoom in?
who?
No, get it.
Oh,
But get it on
not
YouTube.
on this.
Get it on me.
Get it
Get it
on
on me.
me.
Right here, right here.
Look at her face. High as hell.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Don't
Wait,
do
wait,
that
wait.
shit.
I gotta get it. Go, get me
My
go.
lashes ain't on today. Don't do
Mine.
Y'all trying to see who gonna hit who first?
Hey, this how heated they are right now. They are sweating this shit.
Listen.
No,
Yeah.
I got good
Hey,
face, but-
hey.
Girl, bye.
We are outside. We always outside. We're here. We're on
I don't give a fuck. I'm married.
93, 97 the network.
from
10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
yes. Please watch us. Please stay tuned. We always gonna have something for y'all to listen
And
to.
sit therapists, y'all got it.
You probably need to do that.
Listen,
You definitely need to do that.
Wait, and send Dr. Now, because somebody need help with that right
Yeah,
now.
send Dr. Now. Yeah, send Dr. Now.
Oh,
Oh, send me the therapist from the
Jerry.
Morgan show.
Yes.
Hey, send me the therapist. What's her name? The lady that come on the Morgan show and ask you
Chase
about your house
with the camera.
Yeah.
You need to lose 30 pounds.
Yeah.
by
You know
October.
what? I just
Send the cleaning people. Send the cleaning crew.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Be tuned in for the next show. You know,
It might not be in that show. I might be on a murder trial.
That's what he talking
I might be
about.
on a murder trial.
We gonna have a next show.
First
Stay
38
tuned.
on
Mine gonna be from Wayne County though.
If Fun Size,
So I see y'all.
Fun Size wearing makeup next show, y'all know.
Listen, we gonna have a next show.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna have fruits and
Listen.
vegetables on the table.
Oh!
Yeah.
Get rid of all of this, because that's kind
Put it on
of
the strawberry cream with it, okay?
And no plastic. BPA is terrible for you, okay?
Oh my
No
God.
plastic.
He
Okay?
done turned vegan. in
We out
5
of here,
years.
y'all. Stay tuned for the
We
next
out.
show.
We
Be
out.
out. We out.